It didn't take us long. It did not take us long. We just finished the super middleweight series of the greatest, and now me and my guy Marshall from the Combat Hour are back, and this one is gonna be better than ever. This might just be the best of them all, the greatest heavyweight edition. And what we've done is we've taken two fighters from each decade from the last 70 years. Two fighters, two champions. There was only 2 decades where we thought we'll add the one extra fighter in out of respect, because for example this decade you've had Fury, you've had Wilder, you've had Joshua, and if we didn't include one of them, you know, it just wouldn't feel right. So we've done that, but we've got amazing list of names down here. First of all, Marshall, I want to take your thoughts on the heavyweight edition, bro. This one is going to be maximum violence.
Yeah, man, I'm really excited because there's just something special about the history and the lineage of the heavyweight division, because you don't have guys changing weight classes very often. There's the odd guy that, like a cruiserweight, will come up to heavyweight and challenge for the title, but historically it's a very consistent pool of guys, so you really get an idea of who the best is in a certain time. Over the course of history, there's a long line going back to John L. Sullivan. So I'm just excited to find out who we find is the greatest heavyweight of the last 70 years.
I have a weird feeling, I don't know if you would agree with me, but I feel like the older generation fighters won't be able to survive more so the newer generation. I'm talking like the older ones, like, you know, with all due respect to Joe Louis and people like that. They were great fighters in their time, and I think they were ahead of their time, but I think fighters have evolved. Like, these guys are monsters right now. Joe Louis was what, 6'1", 6'2"? You know, the average heavyweight nowadays are like 6'5", so I mean, you still have the smaller heavyweights, but even the smaller heavyweights are bulky and stocky from what I've seen anyway. Obviously the pictures are very different. Joe Louis didn't seem that type, so, but they've evolved.
There's definitely an evolution in heavyweights for sure. So the older guys are going to be a little bit undersized. But that being said, I think there are some matchups that would be favorable for them. Like, to be honest, Deontay Wilder's tall, but not a heavyweight. He averages about 215, 220 when he weighs in.
If you got sick of me saying I don't know about this matchup in the last series, you're going to hate me by the end of this one.
Okay, I want to ask you a question.
Go for it.
Before we draw any names, is there a matchup you want in the first round that you think would just be a scrap?
Lennox Lewis against Sonny Liston. What's a dirty one?
That's a scrap. Yeah, that's... See, the thing, a lot of these things, if you pick the wrong guy, you might get out early. You know what I'm saying? Like, favorable matchups are going to play a big role in this. I would like to see Ali Tyson's open, and like that, everyone talks about that fight, so that's not very interesting to me. I think Liston Tyson is the fight to make.
Yeah, I think that's the creme de la creme of maximum violence, isn't it? For sure. I'm just going to say the names of the fighters involved. From the 1950s, we've had Rocky Marciano and Joe Louis. Quick word on them.
So just a heads up, yes, we know Joe Louis lost his title in '49, but we're looking at the other champions from the 50s, Floyd Patterson and Ingemar Johansson, and we thought Joe Louis is a better name and would be more
fun.
Would deal better with these newer heavyweights of today. You have a better fight.
I think a fun matchup as well. From the 60s, we've got Muhammad Ali and Sonny Liston.
That's Killer's Alley.
Yeah. Top. 70s, we've got Joe Frazier and George Foreman.
Heavy hitters. They come to scrap.
80s, we've got Mike Tyson and Larry Holmes.
Very different fighters there. So they actually had a head-to-head fight too, but that was a late, older Larry Holmes, so that's not really representative of what prime Larry Holmes could do against Tyson.
Yeah, the 90s, we've got Lennox Lewis and Evander Holyfield, but we've put an honourable mention for Riddick Bowe. As we needed an honourable mention, but we felt that 90s had, you know, some great crop of heavyweights, and seeing as though Tyson was part of the 90s era, but he was already, we put him in the 80s bracket, we think Riddick Bowe is a good replacement there.
Exactly, and hopefully we see Lennox versus Riddick, because that fight never happened in the pros, it only happened in the Olympics.
So in the 2000s, we've got Vladimir Klitschko and who else? His brother, Vitaly Klitschko. Now this is funny, if they face off,
I don't want that. It could happen, I guess, but I really hope it doesn't happen.
And obviously for the 2010s and this era, basically, we've got Anthony Joshua, obviously the current unified heavyweight champion, Deontay Wilder, now the former WBC heavyweight champion after his loss in February, and Tyson Fury, also two-time world champion after beating Klitschko and then beating Wilder. And he is #1 in a lot of people's eyes because of that, because of those wins, right?
So are you sure you want Andy Ruiz in that pool or what?
This guy's taking the piss out of me, right? All I said was Andy Ruiz is still a very big contender in this era in what we are in now if he just keeps himself in shape. Andy Ruiz is wrong for Deontay Wilder if he can avoid that shot. He's completely wrong for Deontay Wilder. I mean, when Ruiz switched, when Joshua played a certain game plan against him, it didn't work. So Boxer is obviously completely wrong because Tyson is, you know, what Ruiz is made for Tyson. But then other heavyweights who don't move like Tyson, Andy Ruiz is a beast, man. And this guy thinks, you know, Andy Ruiz was a one-off. No, trust me, if he just stays off the tacos, he'll be alright.
I think he's our hero's Buster Douglas. That's neither here nor there.
It's WWE hat time. The sacred hat with all the legendary names. This hat has had more legendary names than legendary heads. There's only one head that wore it, that was me, and I'm not exactly legendary, so which is unfortunate because I want to be, but you know, maybe one day, guys, who knows? If you keep showing me support and Marshall support, maybe we'll be great one day. But nonetheless, huge names here. We are gonna start the draw. Marshall, you know the drill. You tell me when to stop, and we go. So the first name out of the hat is Joe Louis from the 50s.
Old school. Ready?
Joe Louis will face off against Joe Frazier. Good fight, that's a very good fight. That's a solid fight.
Yeah,
that's a very good matchup.
See what I'm saying? How these older guys, if they get the right matchups, it makes it interesting. It makes it more
sure.
interesting.
You obviously not a huge fan of Joe Frazier. Watch the video, guys. Watch the video. Watch the video on the Combat Hour. Oh, the meanest heavyweight of all time.
We got Tyson or Liston?
Sonny Liston. Man, I watched a documentary on the guy the other day. If I can just get this in focus. Okay, it's being annoying, it's not focusing, but it's Sonny Liston. And he will face off. This is my matchup. I want to see who Sonny gets. Okay. And we've got for Sonny Liston. Stop. He said stop, guys, but you probably didn't hear him. Oh!
Yeah.
Evander Holyfield. Wow.
That's tough. That's a crazy fight.
Okay, the focus is just being really annoying. But wow, Sonny Liston against Evander Holyfield. What a fight. Okay, next out the hat, Lennox Lewis. We were one away from saying what I wanted. We didn't get it. We've got Lennox Lewis. Oh, it's heavyweight beef. It's the real beef. This is beef. Anthony Joshua. All British fight. Wow, that's brilliant. It's hard to judge Anthony though, because I don't feel like he's in his prime yet.
30 years old. What do you mean?
I feel like he's got another 2 years till he gets to his prime. The guy's been boxing for 10 years. You even said it yourself. You said heavyweights mature later. I think Anthony will. Ready? It's just because he's done so much already. It's hard to gauge. But anyway, the greatest of all time, Muhammad Ali. Now this one's gonna be. Who's gonna beat the GOAT? Vitaly Klitschko. It's a nice little matchup. Is size difference gonna play a factor there? You know, interesting. He said stop. Rocky Marciano. Rocky Marciano. I've just got that video stuck in my head. He did beat Joe Louis' ass though. Do you remember that? The barbershop man. Joe Louis was 275 years old. That was brilliant.
Stop.
Rocky Marciano against Tyson Fury. The battle of the ages. The battle of the ages.
He's almost a foot taller than Rocky.
I know, that's what I was thinking. We got big George Foreman. If you don't have his grill, go buy his grill. Next one. Let's go, Chip.
Stop.
I feel like I dropped him. George Foreman's against Larry Holmes.
That never happened. It was supposed to happen.
Yeah,
but
Larry Holmes. That's a fun matchup. I like that for the round of 16. I think that's a fair matchup.
I'll fight for both of them.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, last few.
Is it Vlad?
It's Mike. It's Iron Mike.
Versus Vladimir Klitschko, I think, isn't it? No, there's a couple names left.
There's a couple left.
Stop.
Wait, hold on, I did. Do it again.
Stop.
Riddick Bowe.
Okay. Interesting.
Fun
Very
fight.
interesting.
Fun fight. I like it. Another one. Another good fight. Okay, so that leaves us with the last two guys. Let's go. See who comes out as the home fighter.
Stop.
Vladimir Klitschko, and the last one in the hat is the former WBC champ, Deontay Wilder. The fight that never happened.
They sparred each other though. I'm pretty
Oh yeah, so there was actually rumors that Deontay Wilder got knocked out in sparring by Vladimir Klitschko. Dylan White actually said those rumors. I think it was for the camp. It wasn't for the Tyson Fury camp. It was a few fights before that, I think.
It'd be interesting.
For sure. So there you have it, guys. That's a really good soccer matchups. I like that. I really do. Good fights there.
Yeah, I'm there for a lot of those fights. There's a lot of ones I have to do some thinking on. It's some tough matchups.
For sure. Awesome. So we're gonna wrap this up here, but I'm gonna drag it on as any longer. Guys, we hope you enjoyed this draw. Make sure to give this a like and a subscribe. If any of you want to get involved, make sure to drop a comment down below, and we'll definitely get you involved. Me and Marshall are getting sick of hearing each other's voices, so we might we wouldn't mind a few of your nasty comments. So bring them on. Let's have a debate while in quarantine about the greatest heavyweight of all time. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace.
Hey Fight fans, it's Michelle Joy Phelps. If you haven't already subscribed to my YouTube channel, make sure you go ahead and do so by clicking this icon right here and hit the bell button so you can get notified every time we upload a new video. And we also have a free app available on iTunes and Google Play, so make sure you go and download that. Bye Fight fans.